Alright. That there. And that should be fine. Alright, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back. It is Friday, the 8th of October. And I will be working on comic pages again. Give me a moment. I'm going to be sharing the link around and make sure people know that I'm live and all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll be able to get some more work done. I do not know why it's not like, so I've been having some trouble the previous few days with like this thumbnail stuff, and I just wanna, if I click change, it doesn't allow me to do anything, and if I click download, it's just gonna allow me to download the thing. And I'm like, I just kind of want to take the thumbnail off. I added it to one video, not expecting it to be on every. That's a bit much. It's not what I wanted. But again, it's something I'll have to change later. It's very annoying though, because it's not really showing what I'm doing. You know? I don't know. So I think I'll just hurry up and grab a screenshot of it, and that'll be cool. Actually, thinking about that, I should be able to do something with that. So I won't be able to do much with it. There we go. That's fine. And I will save this. Alright. But yeah, I've been getting a little further on these comic pages recently. Things have been going, I would say, decently well. And yeah, I don't know. I've been recording footage for a Patreon and things of that nature as well. So during going into this weekend, I'll definitely be trying to figure out what's going on with this thumbnail joint. I didn't think it would just make everything that. Trying to change one video's thumbnail, and unfortunately, it's just like it just changes all of them. I'm just like, that's not real. It's really not what I asked for. But you know, it's whatever. Alright, time to get started. Alright, so let's grab some music to play. Whatever happened to that one that I was listening to? It was pretty decent last time. I'm gonna have to scour my history to find it probably. Let's see. That's there. Guess I've watched a lot of videos in the last few. Okay. Cool. Now I can... Interesting. Where is... Okay. Now I can turn the audio on the desktop on. Oh, it was already on. Okay, cool. Already prepared for that. Alright. Let me make sure that my character isn't taking up too much space on screen. Alright, so here's where we are. This layout. I kind of turned off some things to try and make some sort of decent imagery. Okay, got that there. So I'll still have to do the background. So I'll be working on soon. I'll go ahead and actually compile all of these things together. So that's all that. Make sure that we're not covering too much. Okay, cool. Yeah, I found this audio, like last stream, and I thought it was pretty nice. So I was like, I'm gonna use this again. Let me go ahead and put in the characters here and stuff like that. Yeah, it's been a pretty good process, I would say. Been doing a lot of learning about this like its background and stuff, its bar and everything. Gathering a bunch of references and whatnot, trying to make people look a bit natural. It's been pretty cool. Yeah, these are how rough I get, essentially, with a lot of the drawings before I make like final lines on everything. You can kind of do this pretty quickly and also get a bunch of ideas out. Characters, poses, posture, you know. It's pretty cool. I don't like this pose per se. I want to do something more with it. Yeah, even something like that where he flails out his arm a little bit more is better for me. Alright. I like the head tilt here on this character. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna accentuate the cheeks a bit because he's still kind of young. Well, he is young. He's not kind of young, but he's not like, you know, like a baby or something. But he does have some accentuated cheeks. So does this guy. Alright, that works for him. Alright, okay, pretty cool there. I gotta accentuate this fellow's face here. So I know I was on a bit more on the previous page. He has like a pretty long nose here. do something like that. Goes a little smaller here as well. Extend that out. Work with that. Alright, so I think I can kind of take this and kind of start adding outfits now. This guy's a pretty simple one, so I don't need to worry about him, so I can do it on the same layer. Also have a reference to bring up. There, should go around like that, and right here coming through, and I believe it's curved here, goes around, shoulders come through, this whole part is white. Should have, what is these, some wrinkles here. Have a, or I'm supposed to have a one where he's just separate. Maybe I gotta cover it up, but it's not even sticking through. Right, because I didn't figure out the size he was gonna be. But yeah, I was working a bit yesterday on this, and I got a bit further, finally, in between all the other things that I've been doing, so that makes me feel pretty happy. Been enjoying, like, what it's looking like so far. I know I'm gonna, like, come back and go over certain parts to make it a little better, but yeah, this is all just my underdrawing. This is just, you know, what I do before I put the finishing touches on things. So just trying to have fun and keep it up, you know. As long as I don't overdo anything, I'll consistently be able to have fun in that way. So just keep that up. Is there a... This person does look kind of good Cheyenne or something. I don't think that's gonna work. I think the guy that we drew is a little bit like he's further towards the back or something. Right. So it's gonna be a bit much, but I can actually levels. I can like move it back with like the levels and stuff like that. It's kind of funny how that person really does get lost like that, though. Yeah, I'm gonna just cut and paste there, turn that off, go back here. I'm gonna actually move this guy. Could have a more readable silhouette somewhere around here. Okay, now I can go ahead and start on the close. Alright, now we can worry about the background. Save. New layer, make it green, multiply. Layer color. I click this green here. Let's see here. So I want to actually find something at this angle, but yeah, basically it'll be like horizon line. Since this is like this, I guess I could like something like this. That's not gonna be good. But that makes sense, okay. So this or at least that's the idea, right? So now I'm gonna actually use an actual guide. I just need it for a certain level of what is it called? Accuracy, I guess. Certain level of accuracy. I'm gonna put it on a parallel line ruler. Just kind of throwing down a little makeshift grid, essentially. be there. Okay. Ceiling should reach about here, I believe. Okay, so got our table. Goes about that far back. I think I want to add in some other things. So let's see. I'm gonna look at some reference. What other things do people have usually sitting in front of them other than just glasses and bottles and all that good stuff? I remember. Actually worked in a restaurant before, so I know a bit. So people usually have, they don't get a glass of something and they have a bottle. Sometimes they stick the bottle directly on the I forget what it's actually called, but it's like something to protect the table. I remember something being back here as well. I don't remember exactly what it was. Reference the previous page. I think it was this page. Wait, no, that's literally the page I'm working. This page. Okay, yeah, so we got something going on with the ceiling. The opening there. We're gonna have the kind of this wood area here. I'll try to do that. Technically say that was probably a fifth one. and then it went up. Where do we have those pictures? Okay, they're over there. So if we got closer, that means the pictures are closer as well, so that we would see the bottles here. Let's make sure we get the right pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just in case you wouldn't actually see it. It's an extra one. Something like that. Alright. I know this guy needs to be moved. Like, unless he's standing up to go do something. Go back to the purple layer. Grab blue. This guy's looking around. Here. looking more like a fuller page now. Let's go ahead and grab this other one. My Twitter link to my webtoon is broken? Interesting. I will definitely fix that. Thank you for telling me. I wonder how that even happens. Let me see here. Yo, how's it going, Jerry? I'm gonna try and fix it now. Okay, hopefully that works. Try it now. See if that works. Just gaming, really. Long week, but it's been cool. Nice. What are you playing? I'm assuming Metroid Dread. Not that I know anything about that game at all yet, but I know a lot of people are playing it. What was I saying I was gonna do? I was gonna grab this character. Right there. Actually, right before I do that, I think I wanna put a little bit more effort onto. But you know what? I could kind of go back and do that. But if I stay here too long, I'll never leave. So I'm gonna grab this. Let's go ahead and copy. Technically, I could just cut it from here. But I'm gonna just copy. Oh, okay. Brawlhalla. Just a chill, no stress game. Word. Just non-bloody combat. Trying to run away from the bloody combat games? Kind of a wind down type of game. I understand. Alright, new page. Let's do it. Turn this down to about... Turn them down to 20 now. Hopefully that still shows up well for you guys. Make a folder. Drop that in the folder. I don't think this does anything. So I'm gonna just keep it the way it is. Make a new layer. Oh, before I do that, actually, let me undo. I'm gonna go ahead and create a frame border. Let's get our cutting tool. Let's make our borders. Now this border that I have to make is kind of interesting. Best way to start. Somewhere around here. Yeah. The other way to start, we go up here. Okay, I'll just do that. Oh wait, actually that's exactly what I'm supposed to do there. Alright, cool. Actually like the shape of that, looks nice. I have to adjust some things here and there, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Alright, so those are our borders or frames. gonna paste now. It's this lady's head or face that I drew previously. And I'm gonna match it up with this. Too big. It's about there. Cool. Already got a starting point. How was my week? My week was pretty decent. Did a bunch of being a dad and making sure things were cool, and my cat came back. Cat went out for like 4 days outside and finally came back. Was a little worried, but I tried not to show it. Talked to a friend I haven't spoke to in a while. Try to help that person out. Give them advice, what I could do. And it's been pretty good week, I think. Making some plans to do some things in the future. And things have been going well. Hasn't been too stressful. And working hard to try and make sure that things aren't too stressful. How about you, Jerry? How's your week been? It was a pretty busy. I was pretty busy all week doing things, and I just came home from doing something, and got more work to do on tomorrow and Sunday. So it's been busy. Word. I hope it's not been too stressful, though busy. Yeah, busy doesn't have to necessarily be a bad thing. Definitely if you're making something from it that you enjoy, or that's needed, right? That's necessary. so the jaw should move a little bit. We're gonna open the mouth. Let's try and looks pretty cool. Move that up higher. Alright, now to look up reference for this hand. It was a Control-Alt-H, right? To like flip things horizontally on this program. Interesting. Where in the world did I put this reference? Oh, that's fine. I have to look it up again. Actually, didn't I already put it on one of the panels? Was probably this one? No, it's not this one. It's the previous one. Ah, okay, so it's that, but okay. Looks odd. Nope. Wasn't it 9? It wasn't 9. 4? No. I don't remember. That's okay. So let's just go through the bubble then. Woman holding cigarette. Alright. That's the pose that I had before. Which hand is that? It's this hand. So if I would try to spin it, but then it would be going the wrong direction. Let's try and grab a few of these photos. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try and flip this. Alt Shift H. There we go. Oh, found a better one. There we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. Looking more rough than I wanted to look as well. Oh yeah, if desk color is still here, check the link and see if it works now. I don't know if you said that it works. she looks here. What will she be wearing? I'm not sure. Not yet. But I got her form here, so I can use that to outfit later. But yeah, this is basically my process. I try to go through and do a bunch of figure drawing and get the poses down for the moments. Then after that, I just keep adding. Go ahead and do the backgrounds and everything. Sorry I'm so quiet today. LOL. Kinda busy. Kinda tired, and I'm on the game. It's cool, man. Enjoy yourself. This is a draw along type stream, or, you know, chill. It's a very chill type stream. I'm working on my comic. You guys are working on your own projects, you know? It's all good. Well, let me see something here. So I see what I have, but I don't know if I agree with doing that now. Why do I have her looking in this direction? I mean, she is looking that direction. Let's try it. Try it anyway.
Hello, Chris.
Hello?
Hello, Chris. I came over to talk.
Hello? How's it going, man?
Good. Pretty good.
How have you been?
I just got home. Now I'm like painting the Warrior of Light.
Oh wow, nice.
Having
Which Warrior of Light? Like You know, like 14 or
14
like
14
the
version.
OG, you know, I don't know if
The
it's OG,
14
but
version.
the 14 version
Yeah.
where is he
It's the
different?
14. It's the 14 version of the OG.
Of the OG, of the OG, yeah, of the
Oh,
OG,
the
of the OG,
14th
yeah.
version.
Version.
Oh, I never
No,
thought
no,
about
not
that.
No, like the
It's the game
the
14.
games 14.
They brought him back.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap. So he looks
Yeah.
like the one they put in what's the name of that fighting
One.
game we playing?
Oh, the city.
Oh, the city, yeah,
the
in a
City.
way,
It
yes.
looks kind of
yes.
similar to the city. Or that's pretty
Yes.
cool.
But he's a lot more like
Aggressive.
sharper and aggressive and darker.
I don't know why I thought you just said he's a lawnmower. I'm like, what?
He's also a lawnmower.
He's a lawnmower.
It's a long.
That's
That's,
yeah.
that's kind of different.
We're just talking about like One Piece and our style and how Oda is able to create really good compositional shots because of his proportions and exaggerations. So I'm like, okay, like since he's able to like exaggerate like the limbs, he's able to exaggerate the environment along with it, you know?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
a really good
because
way of
they have to fit in the story.
highlighting his
certain way.
work. Yeah.
And not
like,
to
that's
mention, you
fucking
got
cool.
Luffy, so he could stylize
Yeah, Luffy is like he stretches, bro. I'm like, wait, you could do so much with that, like a lot.
And he does.
it. Wait till you really start looking at the lore.
Yeah.
Wait till
Right.
you really start. Wait till you find out that truth.
Once I'm
Bible.
gone with I'm finished with Berserk. I'm hopping straight into One Piece.
You caught up to Berserk?
No, not yet. I'm like in the
Oh.
in the early like 200s, I think. No, the mid 200s of the chapters.
Okay.
So I'm like halfway, and man, bro, what a freaking story, bro.
Yeah. It's amazing.
God, what a work of art. But, anyways, yeah.
You gotta love storytelling that makes you feel like, dang, wow, I can't believe the creator didn't waste my time with this.
God, please, bro. That's all I ever want these days. It's
Don't
not
waste
that
my
hard.
time.
It's not that hard.
It must be, man. It must be. It must be very hard.
I don't think so.
Because people are like,
people just
like
accepting of so much.
yeah,
shit.
they're used to the bare minimum, and it just became a norm, you know, just to put out work without any substance sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
in a sense. But
Yeah.
it's also easy money because people's interests are not like very hard to grasp, you know. Like
Sadly, yeah. Yeah.
it's like you have to try and like work your way around that, and also, you know, make the series accommodate people who aren't, you know, interested in giant big lores and, you know,
It's just if you want to write a short story, write that, man. Like,
Mhm.
unfortunately, people get in these companies, and I'd say 9 times out of 10, like even Oda technically is a you know, a result of this. But the difference between Oda is like he actually knew how to tell a long format story, whereas
Mhm.
though a lot of people don't. They just like, oh, you want me to just keep going? Okay, and it just happy to get their money, obviously, and happy
Dragon
to stay
Ball Z.
published. Happy to stay published, right? And that's great and
Yeah.
all, but it's like,
Yeah.
bro, like you really weren't ready to do that. And that's like a really big thing, because next thing you
It
know,
starts to lose soul, you know. It starts to lose like their passion.
it starts to lose
Yeah.
everything that you
Everything.
really liked about it, honestly. Like,
Yeah, that's unfortunate because people want to tell like really like short stories and not be forced to expand it because of like financial gain. You know, like.
yeah.
But you know, it's hard out here. You know,
Yeah, man. It's just
it is like you have to just make do with what's available to you sometimes. Unfortunately.
So did you hear about the prime minister person?
Yes.
talking about
About
that?
time.
You know, I'm
About
not gonna
time,
believe it till I
bro.
see it. That's
Yeah,
how I feel.
'cause
I gotta
Oh,
do that.
Japan is thriving off of just the anime and the manga market. Like it's like, why don't you
course
not
they
be
are.
Definitely
here?
like the biggest thing.
Yeah. What's the issue?
It's
Makes no
definitely.
sense to me.
I could be wrong, but it might be
I guess
one of
the
their.
biggest thing is actually video games. But
Yeah. I guess you'd say video games,
Yeah.
and then I'll probably put right underneath of that. I would say something like technology, like any type of export you know, that they get to put over here, like cameras, you know, Sony the cameras and certain people with the TVs and this, that, and other thing, you know, all the technologists in the phones, right? Sometimes they help out with that as well. But after that, I would say anime and manga, definitely. Anything anime, manga related, you know, because those things those properties end up becoming a part of video games and stuff like that a lot of the time. So
Yeah.
it just kind of comes together in that way. But yeah, like I'll believe it when I see it. But man, I feel like
I'm happy though
that
was
adds
brought up,
on
you
to
know,
the
at least.
reason of the mediocrity that, you know, that people end up doing. It's like, why try that hard? I need to just keep my job and, you know, put whatever out. Though there are definitely, you know, certain artists who put their heart and soul into it, and I feel like
absolutely.
there's definitely more. I would say there's a lot of them that we just haven't heard about yet. We haven't read their stuff yet,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I think that's pretty fair to say.
Agreed. Definitely.
You know, for a first time trying to draw the Dread helmet, this is a pretty fucking good job. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, my bad, Chris. I don't know if you're allowed cursing on your stream, but
My
it's a
content
pretty.
is not for kids. I always put that as for educational purposes. So
Very. Tommy, have you ever heard Samus's theme song
I have not.
from Super Metroid? Just the way it turns on, it's just like, man, Samus is truly built different.
I feel like the flow of this page. It looks nice. Oh, okay, this is the other side of her. Okay, so we're showing the people behind her. Right. Okay. So we got to do the one guy with the big nose. You ever watch any of those videos that I posted, Kai?
What?
The videos I posted, the one about the cinema cartography one and the lines in motion one.
Oh no, I never got the chance to. Yeah, I definitely watched those tonight. I'm gonna watch those after I cook dinner.
Word. What you cooking?
Cool. We cooked some wings, some fries. Just gonna take it easy tonight.
Nice. So I saw Dill tag you in a post on Discord, and he was like, "Hey, you know, like Samus is pretty much popping off right now. Like, are you gonna say anything about your print?" And I was in my head laughing. I was like, "Man, Kai does not want to talk about that print. Like,
Never gonna get away from it, bro."
He's like,
I
"Bro,
really
do
was
not."
looking at that. I'm like, man, or I could do a new print, Adele. Come on.
he's like, I was thinking like you was like, nah, man. Like, I do not feel like packaging and shipping anything right now, man. I'm tired.
Down bad. Draw a nightmare too.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I really want to do a piece of like, not even a piece, but just like a really good like illustration of Nightmare. Soul Calibur 2 Nightmare. Of course.
Your favorite design, of course.
Yeah. Of course. Bro, I just found this concept art for it. I'm like, oh my god, this looks so sick. Holy.
Yeah.
It's in
what was his name? Takuji Kawano? He's really dope.
Yeah. It's in other art. I think you would like it, Tommy.
Other art? Okay.
Like, it's the one on the left. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah.
That looks so sick. It's so Final
sharp.
Fantasy.
Yeah, I love the very sharp, bulky proportions.
It reminds me of
Makes
Tactics.
sense. Yeah,
Mm.
that Tactics art is just different. What's the artist's name again?
Tokuji Kawano.
Yes.
It's one
Yeah.
of my favorites.
Wait, Kawano for Tactics?
Is it Kawano?
No. Not that. I'm talking about the Soul Calibur artist.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tactics, I think, is Akihiko Yoshida.
Yoshida, yeah. Yoshida. Man.
Oh yeah, I'm a beast. I am amazing. Yoshida. What is that game, Tommy? What is that game?
He talking about the
You-
one where you caked up.
Yeah, bruh. Odin Sphere? Is that
Oh, Odin Sphere.
No.
No,
Wait, you're not
Sphere,
talking about Odin Sphere.
not Odin
No.
Sphere?
It's a PSP game, right?
Vagrant Story?
Vegas.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
With the
Man.
dude with the sharp fingers and like.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Man,
So
Vegas stories are.
cool. So
I love that dude's hair. It's just antennas.
It's so cool. Oh my god, art is so dope, man. I'm happy I'm like rediscovering this love for it. Dang, it's just like
Such like. It's minimal, but it works. It looks so good. Like it's not heavy on the details. Sometimes it's just like it just works. The hatching, man.
bruh, Crystal Chronicles, right?
Mm.
There are these characters in Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I gotta remember the job title. Yeah, I guess it's called a uke. Yeah, uke. It's called a uke, and they look so cool. Like I just look at them and I'm like, these dudes, their proportions and everything is just like it's so different. It just feels so, in a way, whimsical. They have like this brass armor, these helmets. They're very stickly people.
Mhm.
Man, I'm like man, Final Fantasy can be so cool. Hurts.
Yeah.
Really hurts.
A little off topic, but
Mhm.
I was just gonna tell Kai, before you really dive, well, no, that's not completely true. I guess before you finish, I guess that's a decent time frame. Before you finish, completely writing out Awkward Apocalypse, read Vagabond.
Bro, yes, please.
Oh yeah.
Please, man.
And
That thing will
it's
inspire
just
you.
based off of how you were telling me you wanted to kind of essentially speak to the reader a certain
Yep.
way. Definitely read Vagabond, because it starts off a way and then, you know, it feels very philosophical, like very philosophical about how
Very.
everything is done or approached in the story. And I think that's why I felt like, even though I love One Piece, when Vagabond was coming out, I was just like, yo, this makes me feel like I learned something every chapter, like in life or something. So definitely check that out.
Word. Yeah.
I'm sure it will heavily inspire Awkward Apocalypse so much more. Like I definitely feel it inspiring you.
I mean, honestly, when I started reading it, man, I just couldn't do it. It sucks.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm like, wait.
But
What?
I was really just like blown away. I'm like, God, I can't stop looking at the damn panels. I can't get through the story. It's the same thing with Akira, man. The faces in Vagabond are so.
The eyes,
Good.
man.
It's
The
the
eyes. The
man.
eyes are
It's
so captivating.
It's scary
Captivating,
how
yeah.
captivating they are. I'm like, man, this dude is actually a master. This dude's a
Mhm.
legitimate master, man. They're very hard to come by.
See, that's another thing. I feel like that's true, but I just feel like there's so much work we haven't seen yet that, like, we're just missing out somewhat, you know? Like for example, right? Tommy,
Mhm.
you check out this channel, Lines in Motion, right?
Yes.
We talked
yes,
about it, right?
yes, we
I
did.
never knew what Blue Period was. Like,
Never
like,
knew it. What? No.
it's oh my god, right? I never knew what that was, right? But there's
Uh-huh.
also this other lady, I forget her name. She worked on what is it called, Witch Hat Atelier or something like that.
Watch that video. Yeah. That's a
That
good
person is definitely a master.
video. Master. Just
That person is
handling.
definitely a master.
Fantastic.
Like,
I think Adele was reading it recently, like a couple
Word.
chapters, but anyway, go ahead.
who else? There's another person they were talking about who did LGBTQ content, and she was speaking about like the trials and tribulations of
I haven't seen that one probably.
you should check that one out. Like there are people out there who are literally, you know, touching on things and they're not having to, you know, essentially
That's
follow
the
behind like so many other people who you consider to be amazing or something like that. Like they're literally breaking new ground consistently and they're doing it in their own way. Same thing with the person who wrote what is it called? What is it called? Happiness and was it Blood on the Tracks?
Yes.
That person is, if they're not a master, they're about to be, because they're breaking new ground and they're like, oh, this is how I want to tell the story. And by doing that, they're getting in their own bag and they're deepening their bag, essentially, right? They're widening their bag to the point where, as though it's like when you see how they approach something, it makes you go, wow, like I never thought of even trying. Yeah, like that's what I'm like, yo, they're really amazing like that. Like I look at Inoue the same, like, yo, like what is he did like within 3 stories essentially he got broken. It was like the end of, I would say, Slam Dunk was already technically a masterpiece, you know? Like it's that good, right? Yeah, everybody else looks at it and they try to improve upon it, right? It's a cornerstone of sports manga. And then he went into doing Vagabond. Vagabond is ridiculous because again, he starts off with a pen and then he moves over to working with a brush because he felt like it would accentuate his work a lot better. But he had to really get good with it in order to start using it because supposedly he never used it much. So essentially, when he wasn't working on pages, he was practicing with the brush in between pages. And we already know a mangaka's schedule is ridiculous. So
very tight.
So that means he was just drawing the whole time, like, you know. And then going into real, I always tell people don't read that, you know. Don't read real. You're just gonna cry, man. You're just gonna be sitting there hurting. But
I read the first couple chapters and that was already like pain enough. I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, damn, okay, I'm not ready for this yet.
I really was crying in Barnes and Nobles, man. I was like, bro, something wrong. What's wrong? I don't know, man.
They put something in these pages.
It's horrible, man. It's really talking about someone who manipulates your emotions, man. I was feeling happy about something. I turned the page and I just got instantly sad. I was like,
Oh my god, Chris, you just reminded me of something I can't even talk about.
What y'all talking about? So there's this manga called Real by Takehiko Inoue, the guy who drew Slam Dunk and wrote Slam Dunk and Vagabond. And Real is, I don't read Real. I read like the first chapter or 2 and I just had to put it down because it was too real. It's very effective.
It's too real.
It's very effective, man.
It's real.
And I feel like my favorite part about Real is I know he's manipulating my emotions because that's what storytellers essentially try to do when they get to that level. But it also feels like he's telling me someone's story. He's not making it up. Like he's not just like, see how dramatic things can be, haha. And then this happened, and this. No, it's just like, no, here's this guy's story, and here's how he lives, and here's what's going on in his life. And it's like, oh,
it's very, very well paced. Very well paced.
Make a grown man cry type beat. Yes, very much so.
You know, I love being black, man. We say stuff like tight beat, and like the fact that us seeing that comes from like looking up instrumentals for black hip hop artists and stuff like that. Like, like a, I don't know, Jay-Z type beat or something.
Uh-huh.
But we just modified it to being like, oh, it's just like this type of thing.
Yeah.
So, like, we cool as hell, bro.
Yeah. Let me make sure I'm not doing this on the same. Well, I'm doing it.
Oh, Tommy,
Mhm.
do you want to go to Anime NYC?
Yes, sir.
Who you dressing up
You
as?
plan on going? Me and my mom are going as characters from Spirited Away from the
Uh-huh.
movie Spirited Away.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna dress as Haku, and she'll be dressing as Yubaba.
That's awesome.
Your mom makes a really good Yubaba.
Yeah, I'm like, Mom, you have to dress like her. Like, okay, why not? Oh, that was easy. I bet. Then I just bought her costume, and it came in like a few months later.
Nice.
But just in time, you know. Right?
You gotta make me dress up as No Face.
Oh my god.
Oh man, yeah, hell yeah.
Then no one would know I'm the kind of that would be perfect.
So just as
No face
Cool,
with a
right?
headband on. It's kind of not.
I keep mad that when I search Spirited Away, Tanjiro pops up.
oh my
What?
God. I don't know how
Why?
it happens, but
It's probably because the movie surpassed Spirited Away.
Wow. Okay.
Hmm.
That's weird flex.
okay.
Hey, I'm so popular that if you look up my rivals, you'll find me instead. That's crazy.
It's kind of hard.
That's kind of crazy,
Crazy.
man.
Kind of hard, bro. Kind of like that energy.
It's like, who was you looking up? You try to look up somebody like, yo, other fastest people in the world. Did you type fastest people in the world? Usain Bolt looking at you, say, bro, I don't want to see him. Nah, bro, I'm talking about before he was born. Nah. Once I broke that record, I was there forever.
Man.
Fastest man alive in the past. Usain Bolt. Bro, please. But now I feel like almost all of the people that Naoki Urasawa had on Manbin were probably master level.
Yeah.
Like if not like through like I would say mileage, if you will, like through like multiple series, through basically being their own like in their own like lane type thing. Like, you know, what's this guy's name? I just saw him today on his YouTube channel. The guy who made Oyasumi Punpun.
Yes. But I don't know his name though.
Google it. I was gonna get it. I was gonna figure it out. But you got it. Go ahead. My brain was gonna figure it out. It's gonna be late. Inio Asano. Got it.
Oh.
All right. That's my.
Yeah.
I had to wait for my brain to catch up, man. But yeah, Inio Asano, man. Like that dude. Even maybe not through mileage, like, you know, but I don't think anyone does comics or were doing comics similar to what he was doing until he started doing it the way he was doing it, you know. And also, obviously, Oyasumi Punpun was very effective. It worked on a lot of people. So everybody talks about it like you read it once and you leave it alone. It's pretty effective.
I'm very curious to look into it. This is a very interesting story.
Inio Asano was actually Urasawa's assistant.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And he just, you know, he left and went and did his own thing, and it worked out. I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think it's also pretty dope that he visited him, like, bro, I need to learn something from you. You know, in the Manbin joint. And he was just like, oh, that's how you doing it? Like, that's pretty interesting.
Say less.
He was out here taking pictures of different objects, and then he turned it into a freaking UFO. He was just like,
Man.
yeah, I need to take this random thing, take a picture of it, and then I'm gonna flip it, transform. It's like, yeah. It's like, all right.
Just really both different.
I will be your greatest nightmare.
See, that's my favorite thing about comics, learning that you can do whatever you want with them as long as you're trying to tell a decent story, or, you know, like, you know, that type of thing. Like, as long as you're trying to do something with it, be consistent with it, you can do whatever you want. You can essentially produce it however you want.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that Brook to go off that crazy. It's almost at 11,000 likes.
Oh, word?
Yeah, when I first posted it, I'm like, this might not do that well. But then, yeah, it was like over me streaming. That's when it really started, because I wasn't paying attention to anything. I don't really
Word.
try to pay attention, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and we gotta put this stuff on the table.
I didn't know what I wanted to draw tonight, and I bounced around a whole lot. I'm happy I ended up on Samus tonight. I was really struggling. I'm like, man, I do not know what I want to draw, because I ain't really want to draw Awkward Apocalypse stuff or anything today.
Mm-hmm. Be like that sometimes. Very rarely for me.
Rocket League versus Gaara. Man. Naruto was so cool. When he finally got the first hit on Gaara, he kicked him in the head,
Yeah.
brung his head down, made that boy dab, bruh. Oh my god. It was so cool. There's so many good shots in this fight.
My favorite part is he actually never hit Gaara.
Oh yeah.
That fight was such a flex. Fight was such a flex, man. Just because it was like, oh, you think Gaara's this like bloodthirsty guy, you know, who's just really offensive, you know, and it's like, yeah, he is, but he's not stupid.
Yeah.
He's very much not stupid. He's so not stupid that he protected himself in like 2 types of sand layers, essentially. You know, it's like, yeah, if you can break through it. I even got one that's essentially around my skin as an extra protective layer, like just in case. It's like, wow. So when he slid that joint off and yo was smiling, I was like, nah, turn the game off. Turn it off. Nope,
Okay.
we not doing this. Nope, this guy's built different. Obviously, we gotta go. Like, we just came to visit. We gotta go. We got stuff to do at our house. We gonna talk to you later. All right, bro. It's like, oh man, this guy's losing his mind over there. You should not be out here fighting. Who cares?
He's running game. So when are you gonna teach me the Clip Studio tech?
You got Clip Studio open right now?
I do, but I don't want to know it right now.
Oh, okay, cause alright. Why you sigh, bro?
I don't know. It wasn't because of the conversation. I guess my body was just like, "Hey, man, you need to exhale." All
Oh,
the carbon
alright.
dioxide.
You was
All the
Like,
carbon
you.
dioxide building up in your lungs, bro. You got strong lungs, little cuzzo, but you need to
Oh my
breathe.
god.
Man.
Alright, I gotta go. Adios, man. Alright, Jerry. See you later, man. See you
Take
Monday.
it easy, Jerry.
If you can come Monday. See you Monday.
Monbin. I haven't watched Monbin.
Yeah, I hear they got Manbin Neo now. I haven't really checked it out much because it's not really in English, but Manbin actually has a site, an actual official site now. And you can actually watch all the older videos. They're translated in English and they're in high quality and everything. Easy to find if you look it up. By the way. The guy who just passed
Hey,
away.
why you do that, huh? How you feel?
I just thought about the guy who did Go 13 passing away, and he was
Oh yeah.
the last thing I saw him in was the Manbin episode.
Go 13.
Yeah,
I would have to see it.
one of the longest running manga. It's like he's a hitman with really big eyebrows, and he has a stoic face and a rifle usually. It's like a low cut.
Go.
Yeah, Go 13.
Oh, this dude, yeah. Definitely inspired, Wait a second.
The dude is old as I don't know what. Definitely inspired a lot of things. Like that character is old, like.
Definitely inspired, Fist of the North Star.
Could have definitely been a influence, yeah.
Like, looking at how this art is, this face. Oh yeah, I literally searched Go 13, and then there's a picture of this dude standing next to, what's his name? Kenichiro? Is that
You mean Tetsuo Hara?
Kenshiro?
Oh,
Kenshiro.
Kenshiro. Who dares cook food in my house while I'm hungry? Who dares?
Jesus.
What's happening?
There's a Baby Keem lyric. What's happened? The Azure Knight, man. Definitely inspired by the Azure Dragoon.
Yeah.
Man, Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really need to continue knowing.
Definitely do. Definitely do.
Continue what? Oh, Final Fantasy 9.
lot of games I gotta continue. I just haven't. Like, I ain't even finished Kingsfield.
Oh yeah, you was loving some Kingsfield.
And as you know, bruh, it is now one of my favorite games of all time. I love that game so much. All it does is make me scream. Not because it's difficult, but because it's scary.
It's a very scary game.
The soundtrack is so good, man. Soundtrack's so good. If Miura was just able to make work so good that a soundtrack of a video game that isn't his work, that he didn't work on, sounds like his manga, that just tells you how powerful something is. Like, how does this sound like an image
Yeah.
that I've never heard?
That's interesting. Never heard that description.
It's insane, man. It's like, man, this sounds like Berserk. Like, and don't get me wrong, I've never really watched any of the Berserk anime stuff, you know, like.
Believe it or not. Oh, actually, I have. I've seen the newer ones. I haven't seen the older one that everyone loves. 1977, I think it was.
I gotta be newer than that.
No, I'm talking about the one everybody loves is like 1977. Wait,
Yeah, the real old one.
1997? Well, my bad. 97.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
1977.
I'm like, is Berserk that old? Bro, we been going that long?
Oh man.
I say this is a doodle on my Twitter. A doodle! A doodle!
Yeah, stop lying to them people.
You're right. Miss Andre.
Yeah, how's he been? If you know.
Seems to be good.
You got a promotion.
I know. I heard about that.
He's good right now. Glad.
Making the monies.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, I can kind of put in the outfits. Clothes.
Just add a little glow and it just completely changes.
What time is it? It's almost that time.
Start playing Dread tomorrow.
You got it already?
Nah, about it yet. But I want to have a fresh brain.
What you mean by that?
So,
I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it. I was like,
as long as you know it's coming.
what you mean by that?
Oh my god! Like nobody say anything.
Yeah, I'm trying so hard not to.
I was looking at Tommy, bro.
I'm like, Chris
Look
got
at
it.
that, look at that Tommy avatar, like.
The Shadow Bringer.
Yo, his avatar just turns and looks.
Turn this aside.
Yo, hey.
Alright. You got it.
Hey, yo.
So lastly, we gotta put in these, well, I need her ashtray to be in here. Go to here.
And you can always bullshit some rim light.
No, you can't. People really chest for that now, man.
People really what for that?
They really test for that, man.
Oh, I thought you said chest for that. I'm like,
I probably said that, bro. I'm a little tired, bro. I probably
I feel you, bro. I've been tired all day.
I'm tired of my life.
I'm not getting any sleep. I'm gonna make food and then I'm gonna take some melatonin pills, bro. Because
What is that?
can't be doing this. They help you sleep.
So you lied. You said you was gonna check out them videos. Now you talking about you can't sleep, so you can't check out the video.
Hey,
Believe this, man. Can't believe
I thought
this.
you just said I'm an elitist, bro.
Oh my
shit.
God. I can't believe this.
Alright, Tony.
Oh my God. Putting up a bajillion cigarette butts. Okay. Can I just put this in the front here? Let's see.
PG Lang, fool.
Something like that.
So what's crazy is Marvel 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
People have, man, this is insane to me. People have modded Marvel 3 and they put what the heck? Cyclops in the game over Sea Viper. Like, and it's not just, oh, they just modded him in. They modded in his Marvel vs. Capcom 2 moveset, animated it, and everything in 3D.
Wow.
It's really crazy.
That's kind of crazy. Now, what does this look like if I got rid of the underdrawing here? It's a lot cleaner, but it's missing a lot. But it's coming along.
Shadow Man is on sale on Steam, and it is terrifying to me.
Wow.
God.
You want to get it? You already got it, don't you?
No, bro. No, I ain't never.
Alright, I got like three likes so far. Awesome. Thanks everyone for coming through to the stream. Really appreciate it. Oh, here's a little overview of where we got to so far this week. Here's like some cover art type stuff that I did by hand. Let me move this over so you guys see it better. Pretty sure my character's big head is blocking it. But yeah, here's something I did, you know, by hand or whatever. Scanned it in, made sure that it looked pretty cool. I like it. I'm gonna have to crop some things here and there, but for the most part, that's the cover for this chapter. So yeah. Here is the page afterwards that kind of worked through. As just about enough detail for me to just come back and add in other things and just go from there, which is the point of me doing this process. So I think things are clear enough that if you saw it, you wouldn't have to guess too much at what's happening here. And that's again what I'm going for. So this page is this double page spread we worked on. It's missing a lot of, I'd say, background details, more so, I'd say atmospheric and just the texture of the place. But I do have some things to kind of go off of that I have in references and everything like that. But for the most part, I try to do, you know, the figure drawing and the props and everything, and I also try to lay out the grid for the perspective and everything to get everything laid out correctly, and I indicate what the lighting is going to be. After that, I know I can just come back and just add in whatever else I need. So there's that. Did this one. Same thing. Very rough, but I kind of indicate enough for me. Kind of get in there and go over it and everything like that. If you guys don't know, I do all of this digitally here. Then I print these out and use them as an underdrawing, and that's how I kind of get my finished quality. Keeps my morale pretty high because I still enjoy drawing traditionally way more. And by incorporating digital, I speed up my own process. And I don't hate myself at the end of the day for just being all digital, I guess. Here's this page here. I think these are all pretty simple. I try to make these things easy to read and understand what's going on. It's always my goal. It's missing some background details in panel 1 at least, and panel 3, but it's not hard to do. I can just go back and fix that, add this stuff in. Here's this page here. I put a lot more, I guess, effort into getting further with this one. Put a lot of effort on faces and poses and stuff here because things got, you know, closer to us, closer to the, you know, us as, you know, the readers. We have close-up frames and medium shots and things of that nature, zoom in, some panning and stuff like that. So I try to put a little extra amount of care and emphasis into the character's expressions and the poses and things of that nature. And here, this page is a little less detailed than the previous one, but same amount of work, I would say. Because there's a lot of people I have to draw in each frame to fill out the scene, or the scenes, right? And here we go, right into the page we were just working on, which is page 10, or at least, you know, in this lineup it is. And boom, like this is where we got to. Really like her face here. Really like her face here. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, that's it. If you guys enjoyed that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like and all that good stuff. Leave a comment if you have any questions or want to suggest anything. I publish my comic on webtoon. It's called The Divinity. The link should be in the description of each and every one of my videos. Sorry for the confusing thumbnail. I'm going to be fixing that over the weekend. I asked YouTube to give me I added a thumbnail to YouTube. For some reason, it wants to use it for every single video now. I'm like, no, please. I just wanted to use it for one video. So I'll fix that later. But yeah, if you guys like this content, be sure to come back on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I will be drawing live, and you guys can draw along and ask me any questions or just chill and listen to dope music. I'm Altrodesi, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace, everyone.